So in my previous video, I talked about the 20 days of crafting that I have crafted nonstop. So now I'm going to show you what has happened in the last 10 days. And honestly, it has been not as much progress as it was the first 20 days because I got a little burnt out, but that's okay. I want to show you everything that I have made so far, and I'm really excited for you to see what I have now. I made these two pots that both have gold on the bottom, and they're supposed to be a pair, but you can buy them separately if you want. In the previous video, you've seen that one, but I had added these two more. They're the same thing, just different color leaves at the bottom with the same cat and a different type of flower at the top. I have one more I want to add before Friday rolls around, which is this blue one. I have to make one more cat to put in there, and then I'll have a set of 4. Obviously, you don't have to buy all 4, but whichever one is your favorite color combination. So I have one left to go. But other than that, this is the progress. This I made a while ago, but I didn't show it on film the last time. I kind of forgot about it. It was at the bottom of my desk, and I made this probably half a year ago. It's got a octopus chasing a sailboat going up this gigantic wave, and there's a little moon on this end. So I really like this piece. I just don't like it's green. You can't quite tell from the camera, but it is like a dark forest green. I don't like how the paint layered over it. It's kind of thick. I wish I used something a little thinner, but I didn't know. So I have no idea how much I'm gonna sell this piece for. I like the design, I just don't like the paint texture. So, all right, moving on to the next piece. I made this ghost pot that also has a little bat made out of clay on it. There's one on each side. You've got the ghosts with different types of faces, but they do repeat. It goes from spooky to happy to sad and back to spooky to happy to sad, because I guess that's all the emotions you have as a ghost. I'm kidding, but that's just my own made up little story. So there's the bat on the other side, and this is I think the 4th pot out of the ones I've showed you guys. Yes, this is the 4th. Last time on the video, I had showed you one of these cat pumpkins. I think the original is this one. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of the smallest one. After making this one, I've noticed the other cat pumpkins are a little bit lopsided. They're not as neat as this first pumpkin, and I don't know why. My guess is that this one I made in the inside has a little bit of foil to keep it structure, and I must have forgotten to put foil when I did these ones. So they're a little lopsided, but still cute in their own way. Now, unlike the one I just showed you, which were the little pumpkin cat sitting on the trinket, I liked the first one I made the most, and for the cat trinket, and all of the other ones looked a little sloppy in my opinion. But on the other hand, this ghost one is the original, but for some reason I like every other variation I made after that. So I think this one is just a little bit more dynamic with the fold of the cloth and the ghost, versus this one where it's just all drawn backwards and you can't quite tell it's a cloaked ghost unless you turn it to its side and you can see the folds, but not that well. Anyway, this is my first one, which was the original one, is my least favorite, and then everything after that I really adore. If you let me bring them up closer so you can see. They're not supposed to look exactly the same, so each one has its unique personality, but this is how they turned out. I showed these two in the last video, but I have 2 more that I'm gonna add that are still incompleted. I still need to make 2 more gnomes, little tiny gnomes. This is what I'm going to add. I'm gonna add a blue one and this purple one, and I'm gonna put flowers at the top the same way, and I'm also gonna add the little gnome on the side. So this is a project I need to get done before Friday, and today is Tuesday. So I basically only have tomorrow, because I think Thursday I'm gonna spend most of the day really just packing everything in together and getting ready for the big day on Friday. I am sitting in this very messy corner of the house because on the floor is some of the decorations that I'll be using to line up my tent. So the 2 poles on the side and the front pole facing the customer, I'm going to line with some decorations that represent the fall. So let me show you what they are. First, I have these, I don't know what you want to call it. They are really messy because they keep shedding feathers. Flowers, the fake flowers I bought from Hobby Lobby. I was gonna put these on the sides of the tent. I also have these very pretty leaves that represent the fall. This sounds weird, but they kind of looked more fresh when I got it, and now they look dead, but they're fake, so that doesn't make any sense. But I thought everything was more fluffed up and more alive looking, and now it looks dead. Is that strange to say? I don't know. That's not one of my favorites though. I think it is a really pretty color. This is one of my favorite flowers that I'm also gonna zip tie. I'm thinking of zip tying them on the 2 sides of the poles on the tent. And then I have these wooden pumpkins. They're really cute. I have them in the 2 colors, this orange and this white one. This white. So those are my decorations. Oh, I did not know that the dollar store now has a $3 section, and they have these cool little pumpkins that you can hang. I forgot to mention, I have these really cool lights that my mother-in-law got me. There's about 6 of them, I think, and this will help when the sun kind of sets around like 8 o'clock, because I think on Friday it ends at 9 or 8. I gotta reread the brochure. I should know this by now, but I don't. But yeah, they light up and they're battery operated, so I have some of these to string around as decoration. So it's going to be 70 on Friday, the weather, and it's going to be 72 on Saturday, so I'm super excited. That's pretty good weather. I hope it is not going to rain, but if it does, I heard that people will often not try to shop at other places, and whatever they see they like, they'll buy because they know that they're not going to come back because it's raining. So who knows, it might be a better sales day if it's slightly rainy. That could be a strange sales tactic. Anyway, I'm going to wrap things up, and I think the next time I will see you guys is when the craft show happens, because I plan to film that as well. Bye!